Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I'm back again with another product, and it's back here in the back of my Jeep. It's gonna go camping with me. And basically, let's start off with a couple things real quick. I just wanna cover, first and foremost, that this product was sent to me so that I could show you guys all about it. So I just wanna let you know that it was sent to me, and I'm just showing you guys what it's all about. First, they do give you some colored instructions. It is appeared to be photocopied, I guess is the term. You do have a 1-year warranty card. And there is, please don't worry about the water left in due to the water leaking problem. We decided to test every camping bag. Oh, okay. Not the greatest of explanations here, but good enough to understand is if you find that the bag has water in it, it's because they tested every single one because they found a quality issue and they decided, and it's funny is I used to be a quality engineer. So this is actually a pretty good test. So once you realize that you've contained some issue, but you haven't fully contained it or you're not 100% sure of what is the issue, then you do what's called 100% testing. You test everything to make sure that you're sending good product. So that's a good story here. But I'm gonna also quell some misconceptions related to this that I've seen some videos. Some people have started it and they'll turn on the pump and are like, oh, it's not spraying very hard. I wanna let you know one thing. This is an air pump, not a water pump like you see some other showers where you drop them into the bucket of water and then it sprays, it sucks the water in and sprays it. This is intended, so you gotta make sure that your bag is sealed. This is intended to spray by pressure of air pushing through the bottom. Basically, the water will be at the bottom, the air will be at the top, and it'll fill up like a balloon. And as it continues to put pressure, we know that water or liquids don't compress, but pressure will be pushed on the fluid, and as soon as the valve is open, it will push out a little bit faster. The intent of the bag too is that you'll see that the water comes from the bottom. And it's got a nice little handle. Here, if you really need to, you can help pour it out if you've got, get rid of all that excess water when you're storing this and you're not using it. But it does have this V-notch, and then this is where your water comes out at. This is where your air comes in and fills up the bag. So you also need to make sure that you have this compressed. If you don't have it compressed, then it's just gonna be the gravity of the water coming out from the nozzle. And if you don't have this high enough to do that, it's not gonna be very good. That's what the pressure simulates, even if it's down on the ground, to spray a little bit more than normal. So let's stop talking about it. Basically, let me tell you what comes in the bag, and let me show you. You get this nice little carry bag, and it's got a mesh at the bottom, so if there's a little bit of moisture on it, it will air dry. Inside the bag, as I said, you have your instructions and you have your warranty card. And last but not least, you have your appears to be very well sealed, and I'm supposing that they've tested every single one of these. You do have, and I've already connected it, but you do have your pump right here, and it goes in this pocket. And this is a mesh, almost like a nylon or whatever, kind of like those exercise shorts that you see ladies wear, pants or whatever. I know, I just dated myself, that's crazy. But you have a USB-C connection that you want to seal off. This is not waterproof, so do not dip this in water. It is probably a slightly water resistant, but be careful. It fits in this pocket. You press and hold the button after a period of time. But firstly, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the pocket because we'll just start it up as soon as we get water in here and get it filled. And everything is connected. It's pretty much ready to go right out the bag. All right, so push that in there, and then you'll be able to push the button. I can feel it right there. But let's go ahead and fill it up. I got a water nozzle over here. And this bag will fill upwards of, I think it's 3.5 gallons or 12 liters. Woo. I'm gonna get it up pretty full. And whatever you do not carry it via the handle. Okay. Now, I'm gonna say that's about 75% full. And I do like how it's fixed itself and kept its cylindrical shape. I'm going to tighten this down. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this properly by this handle, and you'll see, I don't know, can you see? Let's go ahead and move this way for you. You'll see that V-notch down there. Let's untie this. Now, your biggest intent would be to take this, hang it up somewhere high, and allow this to gravity feed as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the pump. And you can carry it this way. 1, 2, 3. And you can't. Now look at the bag. It is filling up. Now, if you're worried that, oh my God, it's going to overfill and there's going to be too much pressure, they've got a check valve right here. Once it gets too much pressure, it's going to check valve and blow itself out the valve. And I want it to keep filling up. I can feel it running. And it's like a, check it out, it's like a balloon now. All right, now, you're going to give this a few seconds with the pressure. And let's check something real quick. Make sure it's not kinked down here, which it is not. Okay. Oh. All right, there we go. This is decent amount of pressure. Let's see if it gets a little bit more. Yeah, that thing's blowing up like a balloon. That's cool. Now, it's getting louder a little bit. There you go. Now keep in mind, this is great for watering or whatever, and also more so, if this was up here, there, that, even better pressure. Yep. The higher the water is, the lower this valve is, the better you're going to get pressure-wise. So, not bad. You're still getting a decent amount of pressure from the compression in this bag, but it's got to really blow up and push down. I like this. This is pretty handy. More importantly, you can put this over your shoulder. Now you have a portable shower system, right? This is a pretty decent little volume there. Actually, that's, now if you're out camping, guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna put this up in a tree. You're gonna take your little shower tent, or maybe if you're just you solo showering and you don't mind being buff out in the wild, have at it. But those of us who do use a shower tent kind of thing, you can put this up in the air, let it just sit there. Also, more importantly, because it's black, put it out in the sun. Oh my God. That's like a, oh wow, that's got so much pressure. Yeah, that is really doing a great job. I'm impressed with this. Okay, so like I said, I wish I had some place to hang this up high for you guys to show what I'm talking about. Because if you can get this up quite a bit, and then have this thing just hanging down, and then that's pretty heavy. So that's going to be about it there, guys. That is pretty darn cool. This is going to be one of my go-to that I'm going to take in my Jeep all the time, just to use for showering. Even what I like about this too is doing dishes. You can have this rinsing off dishes. Just have this thing running in the background. And this thing, I haven't feel it below its pressure yet, so I'm impressed. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this off by pressing. And then I heard it turn off. And then relieving the pressure. And that's the thing, even with it off, it's taking a while to blow the pressure out. Because it's got to go through. Yeah, it's still pretty good. And then if I take this and twist it off, it's probably going to, yep. Yeah, there you go. Woo, that is cool. So guys, I hope that was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.